Are you thinking about putting your house on the market, but your house just needs a little bit of TLC? Well, if you're getting ready to do that, don't waste your money on those things. Hi, I am Kevin and welcome back to the Hello Life in Charlotte channel, where we're going to talk about all things real estate and the fun things to do in Queen City. Let's get into today's video. When it comes to selling your house, obviously you want to portray that home in the best light possible, and sometimes you need to make some small improvements, but these 6 items you should not waste your money on. Before we get into today's video, please do me a favor, like and subscribe to this channel in the video. We highly appreciate your support and we could not do it without you. Alright, item number 1 that you should not waste your money on when it comes time to put your house on the market is don't fix the cracks in your driveway. Okay, cracking is naturally going to happen, sometimes sooner, sometimes later, so don't waste your money on fixing it. Rather, put some money into your landscaping, which can sometimes be very easily done, like trim the bushes, pull out the weeds, maybe add some mulch, add some flowers, because the overall curb appeal is going to be way more impactful than fixing some cracks into your driveway. So that is item number 1. Don't waste your money on cracks in your driveway. They are unavoidable and eventually they are going to happen. Number 2, don't waste your money on all the small cosmetic things. Okay, most small cosmetic things are not going to be hugely impactful in the overall transaction, so they're probably not going to be a deal breaker. Okay, so let's say that your light covers from your light fixtures are outdated. No big deal. Okay, a buyer is probably not going to say, oh man, they have outdated light covers, I am not going to buy this house. More likely is not going to happen. Okay, so don't waste your money on some very small things that are not super impactful. On the flip side, if a cosmetic thing is really easy to fix, doesn't cost you a lot of money or a lot of time investment, just do it. Okay, like a little bit of touch-up paint here and there, plus touch-up paint can definitely have an ROI on your investment for sure. So do the small things that are very easy, don't cost you a lot of money, don't have to take a lot of time. So focus your stuff on that, but other small things, don't worry about it too much. People know that you lived in the house, okay? So wear and tear is going to happen. So don't waste your money on every small single detail that is not really going to be impactful. All right, number 3, don't do a full renovation on your house, okay? Unless you're a flipper that bought a house with the intent to totally gut it and move some walls around, take out walls, do this, do that, don't do it. Do yourself a favor, don't do it. More than likely, the investment, you're probably not going to get a return. A flipper is going to buy a house at a certain price point where they have it in their budget to do a complete renovation. If that wasn't you, don't do it. Usually there's a good chance that you might eat up all your equity with that renovation, okay? Also, you don't want to live through a renovation. It is exhausting. It will definitely test your nerves. So do yourself a favor, don't do it. What you should do, just do a partial renovation. Do new countertops, maybe update the flooring, maybe update the tile in the shower, do some painting, do things like that that can really spruce up your property and really showcase it into a new light and bring it up to modern standards. So invest your money into that. Don't, and I repeat, don't do a full renovation unless that was your intent. Number 4 is don't waste your money making your entire home energy efficient, okay? Don't go out and put solar panels on your house or replace every appliance that is energy efficient or change every light bulb in your house to be LED. Would it be nice? Of course it would be nice, but your house is already nicely lit. Don't waste your money in putting in new light bulbs in every light fixture that you have, okay? On the other side, if there are energy efficient problems like broken windows, okay, or your HVAC is not working correctly, yes, go ahead and address those issues, but don't go around, again, putting solar panels on your roof, putting LED light bulbs in every single light fixture that you have, changing out the hot water tank just to make it energy efficient. Yeah, don't do that. Address the problems, but I wouldn't go any further than that. All right, number 5, grandfathered in building code violations. If they're grandfathered in, you don't have to fix them, okay? Obviously, you want to check with the city to make sure they are grandfathered in, but if they are, don't worry about fixing them because they don't need to. Unless somebody wants to make a major renovation, make an addition, then it might change. You want to change, ask the city again to see if you do have to bring it up to a certain code standard that is nowadays. But other than that, don't worry about it. If there are any building code violations, then yes, go ahead and address those. But if you're grandfathered in, don't do it. Just put your house on the market and keep it moving. Last but not least, don't just go out and buy shiny new appliances to spruce up your kitchen, okay? Yes, they are nice, and yes, they're nice to have, and yes, stainless steel is definitely the way to go, and a nice gas oven range is awesome for everybody that loves to cook. However, if your appliances are working and there's nothing wrong with them, just keep them, okay? And also, if your overall kitchen is dated and then just putting in some shiny new appliances might not be the best way to spend your money. It might be better suited to put a backsplash in, paint the cabinets, new countertops, you know, to spruce up the overall life of the kitchen versus just putting in some new appliances. Now, if the appliances are not working properly, then yes, go ahead and exchange those. At that point, you know, consider maybe upgrading them to something nicer. But if they're working fine, just keep them and maybe put your money somewhere else. All right, there we have it. These are the 6 things to maybe reconsider putting money into if you're putting your house on the market for sale. Just to recap, don't fix the cracks in your driveway, so don't worry about them. Worry about the overall picture of the landscaping and the first impression the buyer is going to have, okay? Don't worry about fixing all the small cosmetic things, okay? If a light cover is outdated, no big deal. Now, if you have the time and it doesn't cost you a lot of money, yeah, go ahead and do it. But other than that, don't sweat it too much, okay? Don't, and this is probably the biggest one, don't do a full renovation on your house, okay? It's going to be very stressful and very costly, so don't do that one. Also, don't make your house green certified if all your appliances and HVAC and all that good stuff is working, okay? Don't worry about just buying better ones that are more energy efficient. Okay. Also, if there are grandfathered in building codes, if you're grandfathered in, you'll be okay. Obviously, check with the city to ensure, but if you are, don't worry about doing that, okay? Don't change all your appliances in your kitchen just to make them nice, shiny, stainless steel appliances. If they're working, keep them, put your money somewhere else. Hopefully you got some good information out of this video. If you do have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Love to help, love to serve, love to help. Yeah, love to help, love to serve. Until the next video, see you soon.